Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this class we'll discuss chapter 1 and this is exercise 1.5. In 1.5 we'll discuss complement of sets, and based on this topic we'll discuss question number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so let us understand what is the complement of set. So let us understand this topic by taking an example. So suppose we are in playground, football playground, and there is we can see there we can see. So they are footballer, and these are audience are sitting in the outside the playground. But this is a part of playground. Okay, audience also part of playground. So this is we can consider this whole scenario is universal shape. Okay, now so suppose there is basically two part. One part is footballer, that is players, and another part is audience and another persons involved in this game, you can say. So there is two part. So let us consider this is a set A and this is another set. Okay, this is not set A. You can say this is not A. You can say this is not A. You can say. So this is A. So this is A and this is not A. Clear? So, but if I include these two parts, this portion and this portion, we'll get the whole one, the whole scenario. So we consider this universal set, and this is set A, and this is not set A, not A. So we can consider it A dashed. Okay, so not A we can denote it by A dashed. Okay, so if we do this operation like U minus A, if we subtract A from the whole set universal set, we'll get this one A dashed. And similarly, if we find difference U minus A dashed, we'll get what? Set A. Got it? So complement of set means what? So you have to find difference of the of certain set, then we get the another part of the set that is not included in set A, but it is included in universal set U, but is not in A. So this is called complement of the certain set. Suppose if you want to find complement of any shade, you can say B. So what you will get? B complement. This is, you can read as B dash or B complement. Okay. Suppose you are finding C. C is any set, and you are finding the complement of C. We will get C complement. And how will get? If you subtract the universal shade, the certain shade from universal shade, we will get the complement of C. Got it? Okay. So let us understand by taking some example of a set. So definition is given here. Let U be a universal shade and A be the subset of U. U be a universal shade and A be the subset of U. Let us change the color because this is, I think, not visible in this screen. So this is universal shade, and let us A is the another shade that is subset of U. Then the complement of A is the set of all element of U which are not element of A. Complement of A means what? The set of element which is belong to U but not belong to A, which is element of U but not elements of A. This is called complement of set. So you can write A complement equals to U minus A, and we know how to find the difference of the set. We already known to the previous exercise how to find the difference. If you don't know, you can check the video and you can learn the concept. The symbol denoted by A complement. So we can complement of a set, any complement of a set we can denote it by the certain shade, any certain shade, and dash, and this is read as complement of the certain set. And A complement equals to X such that X belongs to universal of shade and X belongs to X belongs to A complement. Okay. So let us take an example. U equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is universal shade here. And A equals to 1, 2, 3, 5. So we have to find the complement of A. So means we have to subtract A from its universal shade. U. So A minus U minus A. So U is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and A is 1, 2, 3, 5. So we have to subtract the element of A from U, universal shade. So if you remove 1, 3 and 5, so we'll get the remaining element 2, 4 and 6. This is the element of A complement. Okay, if we see the Venn diagram of this concept, so suppose this is universal set U, this is a whole set universal U, and this is set A. This is set A, and this white color means we are indicating this is removing part. This is removing part from U, and the whole one, this whole one, the outer side of U is called A complement. Got it? This was what? This was the whole set U, and when you subtract the set, suppose this is set A, when you subtract from it, we'll get the outsider part, and this outsider part is denoted by A complement. Got it? This is a Venn diagram of any set. Okay. So we'll discuss here some properties of it, complement of a set. Here. So what are the properties here? So there is some, we divide these properties based on some laws. So complement laws. So what is complement laws? So suppose if I take any set A and we find union of its A complement, the set itself, A union A complement. So union between the set itself and the complement of this set, you will get U. How? Suppose if I draw here the Venn diagram, if we draw the Venn diagram, we will understand clearly. This is U. This is the whole rectangular shade is U denoted by, and A. So in the previous slide we have understood the Venn diagram. So this is A set. If we remove this portion, we will get this outsider portion, and this outsider portion is what? A complement. So this A and this A complement, if we find union means what? We are including these two set. So we'll get what? This whole one. So U, this is called U. So we'll get U. Clear? Then if we find A intersection A complement, so means intersection means what? We have to find out the common part of two set. Okay, so this is A and this is A complement. So can you find out any common portion of A and A complement? This is A and this is A. This is two different set, and we know that between two different set we cannot find any common element. At least one element, two element should be present in the both set. Then we can find out the common element. But there is two different. This is and this is different set. So we will find this is null set. Okay, phi. That is called phi. Okay. Now we'll find out De Morgan's law. What is De Morgan's law? So De Morgan's law is that if I find out A union B and its complement, we'll get A complement intersection B complement. Okay, if you find out A union B, A is a set and B is another set. If you find out the union and its complement, then you will get A complement and intersection of B complement. So if I understand this scenario by the Venn diagram, we can understand clearly. Okay. So A union B. Suppose this is A and this is B. This is A and this is B. And this rectangular shade is, This rectangular shade is U. This is not A. So, and A union B means what? The whole one. A union B. And if you find the complement, complement means what? We have to remove these portion, whole portion. So we'll get this outsider portion, remaining portion of U. So, and this is RHS. This is left LHS. This is LHS, and this is RHS. So now we draw another diagram to understand RHS. This is U, rectangular shade. This is A, and this is B. Okay. So A complement. So this is A. This is A. So if we remove this portion, we'll get this B portion of B and the outermost portion of U. And if we find B complement, so we have to remove this portion and we'll find this outermost portion of A and outermost portion. And if I find this common portion, A complement means the B portion of B, this one, and outermost portion. And B complement means what? Portion of A, this one, and outermost portion. Now you have to find out intersection between A complement and B complement. Intersection is common portion. So what is the common portion? The outermost position, outermost part. Okay, the outermost part is called intersection portion. Clear? And A union B complement also the outermost portion. That is why we have satisfied LHS equals to RHS. LHS equals to RHS. Got it? So this is De Morgan's law. So we'll solve some sums based on this concept. Next, A intersection B complement is equals to A complement and B complement and their union. Okay. So we have to first draw the Venn diagram to understand the topic for LHS. A intersection B. So if I draw, this is A and this is B. This is A and B, and the rectangular shade is U. And A intersection B means what? This portion. Okay. So now we have to find complement. Complement means what? This one, and outermost portion of U, remaining portion of U. This is the complement portion. Now for this one, this is U intersection universal set, and this is A, and this is what? B. So A complement means removing the portion of A, that this portion B and outermost portion is A complement, and B complement means what? Removing B portion will get this portion. Clear? So their union means what? So their union means this portion. Okay, this remaining portion, this portion and this portion, excluding this one. Okay, see, this figure and this figure similar to each other, same each other. So means A intersection B complement equals to, you can say, A complement union B complement. Okay, observe this rule, De Morgan's law. Very important question in oral exam also, frequently asked question by the teacher. Like A union B whole complement equals to A complement intersection. Here it is union, there should be intersection. A complement intersection B complement. And second law is A intersection B complement equals to A complement union B complement. Here it is intersection and here it is union. Simple. Laws of double complementation. What? So first rule is what? So this is only one and only rule. So A complement and whole complement, okay, is equals to A. If you find out complement of a shade and again complement of the complement shade, we'll get the original shade. How? So suppose A is a set. Take an example, you can understand easily. So 1, 2, 3 is a set, and U is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Clear? So we have to find out what A complement. So A complement means what? We have to remove 1, 2, 3 from U set. So means we will find 4 and 5. Okay. Now we have to find A complement, whole complement, complement of A complement. So means now we have to find difference A complement from universal, means U minus A complement. Okay, got it? So U minus A complement. So U set is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And A complement means what? 1, 2, 3. A complement means what? 4, 5. So means we have to remove 4, 5 from universal set. So 4, 5 cross it. Then we will get 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Then that is means what? Set A. Okay. That is means set A. That's why complement of a set, again complement, it gives the original set. If you find 2 times complement of any set, you will get the original set. Okay. Now laws of empty set and universal set. So what is that? So phi dash. So means if we find out complement of any empty set, phi is the empty set, we consider as null set phi. So phi complement, you will get what? The set U. Okay. Set U obviously. Okay. Now and if you find out complement of universal set, complements of suppose this is a universal set. Okay. So if you find out complement of U, this is U. So means you have to remove the whole set, means you will get what? You will get nothing, means phi set. So means this is phi set. Okay. So this is laws of empty set and universal. This is empty set and universal set law. I hope you understand the rules. So if we revise it again, so union of the any set and complement of its of the same set, you will get the universal set. And if you find intersection between the particular set and its complement set, you will get phi. And A union B complement, A union B, and between two set, it is applicable. You will get A complement intersection B complement, and A intersection B complement, you will get A complement union B complement. Similarly, laws of double complement, if you get 2 times means complement of a set, you will get the original set. And laws of empty set, phi dash means phi complement, you will get the whole set. Okay, universal set. And universal complement of universal set, you will get what? Phi. Okay, I hope you understand this law. Okay, if you don't understand, repeat once, 1 time, 2 times, then you can easily understand. Now we'll solve some sums from exercise 1.5. So here this is question number 1. So let U equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9, and A equals to, this is given, B equals to given the elements, and C equals to elements are given. Now you have to find what? Set A complement. A complement. So you know A complement means what? You have to subtract the whole set from universal set. U minus A. A complement means what? U minus A. So U is what? So U is what? This one 1, 2. So you can write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is set U, and A is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So means you have to remove these elements of set A. 1, 2. So if we remove 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll get this one. So we'll get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. This is answer of A complement. Now 2. So B complement, how can you find B complement? Similarly, U minus B. U minus B. U difference B. So I am not writing this whole set of U. You can write here. So U set is this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and B is what? So you have to basically remove this elements of B. 2, you have to remove 2, 4 and 6 and 8. So we can write here U set minus B set. So we'll get the result is what? 1, 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Got it? So this is the value of B complement. Now 3. Now 3 is what? A union C complement. Okay. So you have to find the value of this one. So first we will find A. What is the value of A union C? Let us find out. A union C means what? You have to include all the element of A as well as C. So what is A? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and remember it. You cannot repeat the same element. Okay, that is belong to A as well as C. We have to take only one time. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 3. So C 3 and 3, 3 and 3 and 4 also common. So we have to write only one time. So A union C we can write 1, 2, 3, 4, and here in C it is 5, 6. So now we have to find A union C complement. So means basically you have to find out what? U minus A union C. Clear? And U is what? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And A union C is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear? And you have to remove this. So means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'll get this one, this question. So 7, 8 and 9. This is the answer of A union C whole complement. Got it? Now similarly 4. A union B first, A union B complement. So first we will find out A union B. So means we have to find, you have to write all the elements of A as well as B, but there should be no repetition of elements. So A 1, 2, 3, 4. First write down all the element of A. Now see what is the common element. 2 is here. See 2 and 4 the common element of A and B. So we have to ignore this element. So we will take only 6 and 8. This is A union B. Now you have to find A union B complement, means U minus A union B. You can directly write U is what? 1 to 9 and A union B is what? 1 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not there. So we have to write 5 here. 5, 6 is there, 8 is there. So these elements are to be removed. And 5, 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. We should write 7 and 9. So 5, 7, 9 is the answer of A union B. Okay. Now 5. A complement of complement. So A complement, first we will write A complement. What is A complement? So first, so by step if I write, so first we will write, let me erase. Okay, so now we will write A complement. So what is A complement is what? U minus A. Okay, U minus A means we have to remove all the element of A from U. So A are 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to remove 1, 2, 3, 4. We will get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay. Now we will get A complement of complement. So means we have to find out complement of this one. Means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 complement. Means we have to remove this one from U. So means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 means we will get again 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 are elements of whose set? Which set? Set A. So in the previous slide we proved in double complementation law. A union, A complement of complement, you get the set itself. So here it is proved. Now 6. So now we have to erase this one. Okay, so 6. So B minus C complement. So B minus C. So B minus C means what? The element of, so if I write element of B minus element of C means basically, suppose when we are doing U minus A, what do? You are removing the set U minus A. So you are removing the elements of A from U. So here you have to remove element of C from B. Got it? Element of C from B. Okay. So B is, well, elements of B is what? 2, 4, 6 and 8. And element of C is what? 3, 4, 5 and 6. So you have to remove this one. 4 should be removed and 6 should be removed. Yes. So you will get 2, 8. So this is what? Value of B minus C. Now you have to find B minus C complement. Means U minus B minus C. Okay. So U is what? U is the whole element 1 to 9 and B minus C 2, 8. Means you have to remove 2, 8 from U. So means we will get the elements 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 8 should be removed because in B minus C elements are B 2, 8. So we have to remove 2, 8 from U. Then we will get the complement of B minus C. So in this way we have finished the question number 1. So if you in one way, if you don't understand, you can repeat this video, you can back this video and you can understand easily. Okay, now question number 2. So question number 2, U is given and find the complement of the following set. So following set A 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 set is given. You have to find the complement of the set of this given set. So question number 1. So A is given. So you have to find A complement. So A complement means what? We know A U minus A. Simple. So means we have to remove the element of A from U. Okay. So ABC is the element of A. ABC is the element of A means we have to remove this portion. Means we will get D E F G H. So we will get D E F G H. These are the element of A complement. Now B complement. B complement means what? U minus B. So U minus B means we have to subtract the elements of B from U. So means D, E, F, G you have to remove from here. D, E, F, G means we will get A, B, C and H. So we will get A, B, C and H. These are the element of B complement. Now third one, C complement. C complement means again U minus C. So means we have to subtract element of C from element of U. So C element of C, A, C, E, G, H. Okay. A, C, E, G, H. Yes. So A, C means this one and E, G. So remaining are what? B, D, F and F, B, C is there, E is done, F, H. Yes, F and H. This is the elements of C complement. Now 4, D complement. So U minus D means we have to subtract element of D from U. Element of D from U. So element of U are this one and D are this. F, G, H means F should be cut, G should be removed, H should be removed and A should be removed. Means we will get B, C, D, E. So these are the element of D complement. So in this way you can find out the complement of any set. Okay. Now question number 3. So first question is that, so we'll do first question. So X says that X is an even natural number. So what do you have to find? Taking the set of natural numbers as a universal set. Natural number you have to take universal set is what? Which set? Natural number set. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and infinite. And write down the complement of the following set. Okay, so you have to take universal set as natural number set, and based on this universal set you have to find complement of. So set is what? X such that X is an an even natural number. Okay, so you have to find its complement. Okay, complement last. So we know natural number. How many types natural number? We can divide into two types: odd natural number and even natural number. Got it? Odd natural number and even natural number. We know the natural number is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 and dot dot dot. So 1 is a odd natural number, 3 is a odd natural number, 5 is a odd natural number, 2 is a even natural number, 4 is a what? Even natural number. So means if we remove even natural number from universal set, means natural number set, here natural number set, so we will get what? Odd natural number set. So means if we find out complement of this set, we will get x such that x is an odd natural number. Clear? Now 2. So 2, this one. So x is an odd natural number. Simple. So x is an odd natural number. So means we have to subtract x. You have to subtract. Okay, let us copy. X is an odd natural number. We have to find this complement. So we'll get what? So if we subtract, so this is the list of natural numbers set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and many more. So odd natural number means we have to remove this one, 1, 3, 5, 7. So we'll get what? Even natural number. Yes. So if we'll get x such that x is an even natural number. Got it? Now question number 3. So 3 is what? This is 3. X is a positive multiple of 3. X is a positive multiple of 3. So what we will get? So x. So the set is what given. The given set is x is a positive multiple of 3. X is a positive multiple of 3. Means the multiple of 3 are what? 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6, 3 3 is 9, 12, like this one. So means other than multiple of 3, these are the complement of this set. If we find out, so means we will write x such that x is not a positive multiple of of 3. This is the required set. X such that x is not a multiple of 3. Okay. Now next we will discuss question number 4. So question number 4 says that x is a prime number. Okay. So let us write x such that x is a prime number. X is a what? Prime number. You have to find this complement. So if we subtract from natural number set, this set x a prime number, we will get what? The elements which are not prime number, the element which is not prime number in natural number set. So we will get x such that x is not a prime number. X is not a prime number. Clear? Okay. So you all understand, I think. So means we are taking one natural number as a universal set. So whatever sets are given here, we have to subtract the certain sets from natural number set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and many more. So means prime number is what? 3, suppose 2, 5, 7. If we subtract this, remove this element, we will get what? These are not prime number. These are not prime number. Okay. Next 4, 5. We will discuss 5. X is a natural number which is divisible by 3 and 5. Okay, divisible by 3 and 5 means common multiple of 3 and 5. Okay, so means simple we'll write what? Answer will be what? X such that X is not a natural number divisible by 3 and 5. Means we'll take the element which is not divisible by 3 and 5. It can be divisible by 4, 2, 6, but it should not be divisible by 3 and 5. These kind of elements should be belong to complement of this set. Next 6. X is not a perfect square. X is a perfect square. So means we have to find the complement of this set. Complement of this set means we will write simple answer X such that X is not a perfect square. Not a perfect square. Done. Next 7. We have done 6 and 7. X is a perfect cube. Simple, same. We have to find a complement of this set means simple add not, because we are finding those elements which are not perfect cube. Simple we'll write X such that X is not a perfect cube. Got it? Next 8. So X such that X plus 5 equals to 8. We have to find out complement of this set. X plus 5 equals to 8 complement. So if we solve it, X plus 5 equals to 8, we'll get what? X equals to 8 minus 5, that is equals to 3. Basically we have to find out what? Complement of 3. So means we have to remove 3 from the natural numbers, whole natural number shape, because what? Because in the question we have to consider natural numbers as a universal shape. So we have to write the answer like that. X says that X belongs to natural number and X not equal to 3. X should not be equal to 3. Other than 3 we can take any element from natural number set. Next 9. X such that 2x plus 5 equals to 9. So if we write X such that 2x plus 5 equals to 9. Okay, if we solve this one, x plus 5 equals to 9. So 2x equals to 9 minus 5 and x equals to 9 minus 5 is 4 by 2. Okay, so we'll get what? 2. X equals to 2. So means we have to find out 2 complement. Okay, means we have to remove the element 2 from the natural number set. So and write X such that X belongs to natural number and X not equal to 2. Got it? Next X 10. So 10x such that X greater equals to 7 means X, the value of X is greater than 7 and equal to 7. Means what? Means the elements would be like that: 7, 8, 9, 10 and dot dot. Okay, so means we have to remove these elements from natural number set: 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, got it? So you can write X such that X belongs to natural number and X less than 7. This is means what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, excluding 7 because there is no equal sign. Okay, next 11. So this is the 11 last question from question number 3. So the question is that X such that X belongs to natural number and 2x plus 1 greater than 10. So if we solve this inequality, so we'll get 2x plus 1 less equals greater than 10. So 2x equals to 9. So x 9 by 2. 9 by 2 means we have to take the value of x which is greater than 9 by 2. So if we find out, so this should be complement sign, complement sign, complement. So we are finding the complement of the certain set. That's why. So x such that x belongs to natural number, and we can write x less equals to 9 by 2. Obviously, if we have to subtract the value which is greater than 9 by 2, and in the complement of the set we will get what? The value of x which is less than or equals to 9 by 2. These are the set, okay, which is belong to natural number. So we have done all the question of question number 3, question number 2 and question number 1. So I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you repeat this video, you can understand sure. So okay, so thank you for watching this video and keep learning, keep practice. Goodbye.